Hello dear student, welcome to our English channel. Today will be about the present simple tense. But before the verb to do. The verb to do has two different meanings. When used as a main verb, it means to perform or to prepare something. But when used as an auxiliary verb, it doesn't have a meaning, but it helps make question and negative sentences like here in simple present tense. The slide shows the difference between the singular and the plural. In the simple present tense, the changes appear only with the third person singular. For example, with he, she, and it. Let's see. It does he, does she, and does it. While with the subject I and you, it uses just do, the infinitive of the verb. Here we move to the rule of the simple present, and it's divided into three. The affirmative is really easy. It's just the subject plus the verb and the subject plus the verb with extra s if the subject is he or she or it. For example, I love pizza. He loves pizza. And to make the negative form, you need to use do not or don't plus the verb. For example, you doesn't love pizza. We use do or does before the subject to make a question form. For example, does Yasin love pizza? Here we have does plus the subject plus the verb. Now, I want you to know when we use the present simple tense. We use the present simple tense for two reasons. First, for habits or action that happen regularly. For example, I wash my car at the weekend, or I watch TV every day. Also, for situations that are always the same. We live in Brazil, or we live in Morocco. I watch TV every day. Every day. Now, you should know when we use the formation of the third person singular. The difference appear only on the third person singular, and for more help I will help you with verbs. For example, the verbs take s when they end with a consonant. For example, eat or like. The third person singular will be he eats, he likes. While the verb ending with double s or ch or sh or x or even o takes es. I watch TV, he watches TV. I go to the cinema, he goes to the cinema. While verbs ending with the consonant plus y takes ies. I study, he studies. We drop the y and we add ies. While the verb ending with the vowel plus y, it takes an s. For example, I play, he plays. No s in third person singular after does or do. When there is does or do, the verbs stay in the infinitive. This table will show you more about all the forms of the verb in the simple present. The affirmative and the negative question and all the positive and negative answers. For example, let's take the first person singular. I play tennis. I don't play tennis. Do I play tennis? The answers will be like the following. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Now let's move to the third person singular. Let's take she plays tennis. She doesn't play tennis. Does she play tennis? Yes, she does. No, she doesn't. Thank you. Move now to the adverbs of frequency. With the present simple tense, we always need the adverbs of frequency. I'll explain it for you. They are adverbs in order to approve the tense where we are doing our writing or our speaking. I always do something, or I usually do it is not the most of time, but it's the majority of time. Often is between the both. Generally, we talk about not the minimum, but not the maximum too. Sometimes it's like, sometimes, for example, I do it just 3 days in the week, not all the days. Rarely I do it maybe one time a week, seldom two, while hardly ever it's just one time a week, while never is no time. I don't do it never. Use the adverb of frequency to talk about how often we do something. We place them before the main verb. For example, Hassan always plays football. Here we have the adverb before the verb, while we use it after the verb to be. The adverb of frequency is always after the verb to be. For example, Sarah is sometimes late for work. Let's move to examples. Here we have 4 examples. He goes to school. The question will be, does he go to school? I changed the color of the verb to show you that when we use does, the verb doesn't change. He goes, not he goes. He goes is no, it's wrong. She plays soccer. Does she play soccer? And I do it with blue to know that before the Y there is a vowel. That's why we add just S. While with he cries, we add IES, because before the Y there is a consonant, not a vowel. Sarah talks English. Does Sarah talk English? I hope this lesson were helpful for you. Thank you for attention, and don't forget that we are here to live, learn, and lead into a better future. And thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for your attention, and I hope it were helpful.